What's up, YouTube? This is Justin from Party Rental Knowledge. Today's video, I'm talking about how to name your party rental company. First things first, where do you see yourself in the future? Where do you want to take your company? Do you just want to be a bounce house company? Do you want to be a tent company? Do you want to do both? Are you going to do big tents, little tents, no tents? Are you going to go to corporate events? Are you going to try and do weddings? Are you going to try and just push backyard parties only? There's a lot of questions you want to ask yourself, and there's ways to go about that. Like, you can go to another party rental company that's not even near you or anything like that, and try and learn a little bit from them. See what they do. See what their market's like. Try and study your market. There's a little bit of time you want to spend before you go into actually picking a business name. So now once you know what you want to do with the future of your company, you can consider tents and events is the ending of your name, or party rentals, or you're just going to do jumpers and bounce houses because you're only doing bounce houses, or you're going to do like weddings because that's the end of your company because you want to focus on weddings. I would just stay away from just putting your last name or your first name for the company, because if you ever try and want to sell it, that nobody wants to really have your last name. My company is Just In Case Tents and Events, because it's in my opinion, it's easier to sell a bounce house from a tent company. You can easily rent a bounce house from a tent company, but you don't want to get a wedding from a bounce house company. And I want to do both. So that's why I do the tents and events, and my logo isn't all like bouncy and cartoony. It's kind of sleek because I want to keep it real, because I think it's been proven almost anybody will rent a bounce house from anybody. So that's one of the problems, but that's what you want to think about when you're choosing your name, where you're going to go and what direction you want to go with it, because that's what they're going to see first is the name of your company. All right, so this is the part that's going to suck. You did all that work now because you want to put that effort into that name before you go and actually search in your government database and see if that name is actually available. Because that name could already be taken in your state or your area if you're forming an LLC, depending on what you want to do. That's a whole nother process if you're doing a LLC or a DBA, or they might call it something else in your state. But for the most part, you're going to find out about that name before you actually go and see if that name's available, because you want to put that much effort into finding out that name, because sometimes it's not available. Do not put your name out there until you are sure that it is not taken already. You don't want to deal with those type of problems. So once you found a name that you made sure was a good choice for you, and you made sure that name wasn't taken already, and you can brand it the way you want to brand it, go ahead and start making your social media accounts. Go on Google My Business and do that. I'm going to have some videos for that later. But I hope you guys like this information. Check out these videos too. And I hope you guys had a happy holidays.